Hello! Today we're going to be reading a story about Wemberly Worried. Do you worry? Let's find out what happens in this story. Hello friends, it's Miss Dina, and today we're going to read a story. But before we get started, I want to go over some vocabulary words. You'll see them scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Our first word today is called worried. Worried. What does worry mean? Yes, it means we think about something over and over and over in our mind, and it can be a real problem. All right, our next word is called go with the flow. Our next phrase is called go with the flow. Somebody might say this if you worry about what's going to happen next a lot, and they want you to just kind of not to worry about it. Just kind of go with the flow of what's happening at the time, okay? Our next word that you'll see scrolling is called radiator. Radiator. And this word is a tool that they used a long time ago to heat homes, and it also means a part in a car too, but in our story it means a tool that they use to heat homes, and I'll show you the picture when we get to it of what the radiator looks like. Okay, our next word is especially. Especially. Especially means a little extra or a little more. So for example, if I say I like animals, especially cats, that means I like animals, but I really like cats. Okay? So especially. The next phrase is make fun of. And this one makes me sad, because when we make fun of somebody, it makes us feel sad inside, doesn't it? So if you make fun of somebody, you might be saying something bad about their clothes or their hair or how they do something, and it makes them feel really sad inside. And we don't want to do that. We always want to use kind words. The next word is peaked. Peak. Peak. Peek. It means you don't want to be seen, but you want to see what's going on, so you kind of peek. And our last word is usual. And that word means something that you do normally on a regular basis. So usual. So for example, my usual breakfast is yogurt and granola. So if someone says, what do you usually have for breakfast? I will tell them yogurt and granola. That is my usual breakfast. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started with our story. And the title is called Wemberly Worried by Kevin Hanks. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things, little things, and things in between. Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said Mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard, and the crack in the living room wall, and the noise the radiators made, Here's the picture I was going to tell you about. This is the radiator right here. At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings, and the bolts on the slide, and the bars on the jungle gym. And always she worried about her doll, Petal. "Don't worry," said her mother. "Don't worry," said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. "See," said her mother, "there was nothing to worry about." But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. "See," said her father, "there was nothing to worry about." But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. "You worry too much," said her mother. "When you worry, I worry," said her father. "Worry, worry, worry," said her grandmother. "Too much worry." Soon Wemberly had a new worry. What do you think her new worry is? School. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about before. Oh my goodness. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? "Don't worry," said her mother. "Don't worry," said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Mrs. Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, "Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet." I wonder who it is. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll. Who do we know that wears stripes and holds a doll? Yes, it's Wemberly. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. "This is Petal," said Wemberly. "This is Niblet," said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. "Hi," said Petal. "Hi," said Niblet. "I rub her ears," said Wemberly. "I rub her nose," said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. "Come back tomorrow," called Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. "I will," she said. "Don't worry." The end. I hope you enjoyed this cute story of Wemberly and how she worried about everything, but everything always turned out okay. maybe you worry a lot, and this can help you to not worry about everything because it's going to be okay. And if you're not sure, talk to your mom and dad or grandma and grandpa. Talk to your teachers, and they can help you to not be so worried. We're all here to help you. I hope you enjoyed this story. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.